Hi everyone, this is Praveen Dure from Dice University, and in today's video we are going to talk about the introduction of redirect.com native advertising traffic network tutorial. Let's go! Welcome to today's video everybody, and in today's video we are going to talk about the redirect.com and how to set up a native ad within the redirect.com. The redirect.com is actually a very special type of native network, because I would say that I always say when we talk about native ads, right, I always say that there's a lot of methods, there's a lot of ad formats when it comes to native ads, yet a lot of people still customize native ads. They customize native ads so that it will actually fit whatever requirement that they want and all this kind of stuff. And basically redirect.com did the same thing, and they are damn good in it. They literally did a new type of ad format within the native ads itself, which I'm going to show you in a while. But then let's just talk about native ads first. So what is actually native ads? We need to know what is native ads before we go into how to set up native ads, right? So native advertising is the integration of marketing content within the website itself, which is actually a paid ad, but it will not be distinctly different from the rest of the material placed in the website, the blog, or wherever the native ad is placed. So basically, to put in a very simple word, native ads will never look like an ad. But although native ads are often informative rather than a clips material like all the other ads, they usually categorize that particular ads as a very disruptive material. Native ads is vice versa. It is actually not disruptive. In fact, it would be much more informative to the user or the audience itself, and that is why it is actually considered to be very valuable when it comes to advisors branding. And the concept is actually opposite of disruptive marketing. Like I told you, it's actually vice versa. In that is presented to the user, the native ads is actually presented to the user with content that they are freely viewing. They are not being forced to view your YouTube ads, 5 seconds YouTube ads. Nobody is forcing you to view the native ads, just like how you were forced to view the YouTube ads, guys. So they are doing this in a very freely way. And furthermore, because the native ads is presented in the same way as any other content, the user is not feeling bad to go ahead and click in the ad. They will not feel, hey, this is an ad, I don't want to go ahead and see this ad, it's boring, ads are always boring. They don't feel that thing. What they will feel is, okay, this is actually an ad and it looks pretty informative, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So they do it in the way of how they do it to a normal content itself, and in fact they actually do it more, because there was a research proven that people or the user or the audience actually look at the native ads 2 times more than the normal content itself. So since the native ads is actually like a very shady, because how do I say it, because it does not differentiate itself from the normal blog post or normal editorial flow, the Federal Trade Commission updated a disclosure that the native ads has to follow. It actually applies to most of the advertising content, but for native ads they do have like a very strict kind of FTC regulation that they have to follow, because basically the main thing is there must be a sponsored word or ad word, or there must be a word to show that that's actually a native ads. They don't want you to go ahead and trick the audience, so you need to put that, whether it's sponsored, promoted, whatsoever, guys. But people need to know that that is actually native ads and it's not the original content itself. So native ads and other type of marketing content may not appear to be advertising, but they are actually advertising. So basically that is about it regarding the native ads. Actually, I can go around the whole video regarding native ads alone, but that would be really sad, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the redirect.com. Basically, the redirect.com is a company established in the United States of America, West Westminster, United States of America. So the redirect.com is a service by whether you can either buy or you can also sell. You can be a monetizer, publisher, or you can be a media buyer, advertiser. So you can do both. It caters for both. And using the redirect.com competitive bidding platform is easy to purchase the traffic from email newsletter. And this is what I was talking about. When we talk about redirect.com, they are very specialized in their bidding, which I'm going to show you in a while, as well as not only their bidding, guys, they do have a native email native ads or something they call it, which is a very, very nice type of native ads. I'm going to show you that as well. So basically, you can actually scroll down and check out the website. So these are native ads. So you can either be an advertiser or you can be a publisher. Actually, this is both for advertisers, right? Ready to buy traffic. Yeah, both for advertisers. So you can scroll down and see about the web native advertising, native ads placement, and over here, this is where you can actually buy, and this is for the publishers. So yeah, this is for the publishers. So campaign creation, insight optimization, user quality looks pretty good. They do have a domain parking and domain holders as well. So everything looks pretty neat, guys. So the next thing for you to do is actually you can go to the product section and read about the native ads. No, we are going to read about the buy traffic, and it will actually bring you back to here. So if you go to native ads, it will bring you to here as well. So everything is here on the page. So you can actually go ahead and sign up already. So when you hit the sign up button, you will be led to this particular screen where you can actually go ahead and sign up as a publisher. Monetize your access traffic is publisher, or buy traffic is a media buyer or advertiser. So we're going to sign up as an advertiser. So you can actually hit this button and you will be led to a screen where you are going to go ahead and sign up to the native ad. So basically your name, your phone number, your last name, your email, your company. If you don't have company, just put your name, email again, address, password, city, passwords, city, your whatever Skype or Google or Yahoo's messengers detail and all this kind of stuff. So once you have actually submit, then you can actually go ahead and log in into the redirect to check out their dashboard. So we're going to log in into the redirect.com and check out their dashboard and how to set up a native ads within their dashboard itself. So let's go. So this is how the dashboard of redirect.com will look like. So you can't go to the dashboard. You can only go there if you already create a campaign. You can actually see the pop-up will come out here that you can't go. You don't have campaign, so you have to create a campaign first. So that's reports, sources, and monetizing. So this is for publisher side. So you can actually go ahead and create an account, but we are going to do on the advertiser side. So the dashboard itself looks kind of old and old-fashioned, looks like a Windows 98, right? But still, you can actually go ahead and create nice campaigns within the redirect.com. And how to do that? First, you got to go ahead and add campaign. So don't worry, guys, I'm going to show you both. So you can choose your campaign type. There's 3 campaign types. One is direct, redirect. One more is email native, and one more is web native. So we are going to do both email native and web native. So the web native is the actual, a native ads. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the web native. So once you have done that, you're going to press the name of the campaign, CPC. So you're going to put your CPC here. I'm going to show you the bidding in a while. So over here is where you're going to put your offer URL. So either you can do 2 things. You can actually go ahead and put your external tracking link if you do have an external tracker, or you can straight away go ahead and put the offer URL from your affiliate network. But personally, if you ask me, I would highly suggest you and recommend you to have an external tracking software. Why? Because with external tracking software is where you can actually collect a lot of data. And remember, in this world today, whoever have the most data are the most powerful people in the world, guys. Nobody says, hey, he has a lot of gold, he's powerful. Nobody says, hey, he has a lot of oil, he's powerful. It used to be like that, but now, hey, he has a lot of data. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg is very powerful. Google, Sundar Pichai or whatsoever, they are very powerful because they they do have a lot of data, so you have to keep in that sense. And data is also used to monetize your native ads campaign. And if you want to scale your native ads campaign, that is where the data that you collect from your external tracker would be very, very useful as well. So there's a lot of external tracker out there like volume, rate track, Binom, and all this kind of stuff. But personally, we from Dice University would highly recommend you to go ahead and choose volume external tracker. If you ask why you recommend us to go ahead and choose volume external tracker, I'm going to tell you. But before that, you can actually go ahead and Google volume external tracker. Sorry, just Google volume tracking software, and you can actually see the reviews regarding the volume tracking software itself. So there's nothing that I would like to say regarding the volume, because most of the reviews that you will see in the internet will speak for itself. But why we from Dice University actually go ahead and recommend you to use the volume tracker is because we in Dice University, we have a comprehensive guide to use the volume tracker, guys, like how to set up your volume tracker, how to set up global postback, how to set up postback, how to integrate your tracker within your landing page. Let it be ClickFunnels, let it be like AWS, or how to actually read the data from your tracker. Everything within volume, we have a comprehensive step-to-step guide, guys, which there is no step skipped. So even in Dice University forum, you can actually go ahead and learn a lot about the volume tracker as well. So basically, we would highly recommend you to use a volume tracker. But personally, for the purpose of this video, we are going to just put an offer URL from ClickBank. So let me paste it over here. So you can actually click this I button to actually go ahead and check out how your offer page looks like. So this is a feature which is inside the redirect.com itself. So this is the offer page. So go back to our campaign creation, and we can go ahead and do more stuff. So over here is something which we call as the bid automation. So this is actually how to say optimal service to optimize your campaign. And if you click on this, you can actually see the campaign bid percentage. And this is why I actually told you just now, it's very, very useful to have an external tracker, because within an external tracker, you will have all this data. For now, without external tracker, you can only assume that your bid will run the best at 4 o'clock, your bid will run the best in Monday, Tuesday. But with an external tracker, you will have a solid evidence. You will not be assuming anymore. You will know exactly when is the best day to run your campaign, what is the best hour to run your campaign. And over here, you can actually go ahead and optimize that particular day. For example, you know your campaign is running very good in Monday alone. So over here, you can only put 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, and Sunday you can put 50%. And you can do the same thing for the hours as well. So this is one of the good parts regarding the bid optimization. So we are not going to do this, so we're just going to leave it. So targeting, you can do two targeting. One is a web native standard and one is web native run. So the web native standard is usually the top tier traffics from the redirect.com, the traffic source from redirect.com itself. So this is a common used one. And the web native run is actually from the lower tier, and it's actually a cheaper traffic, but it's a mixed traffic. Both good and bad traffics are there. So if you want cheaper traffic, you can go to over here. If you want if you want expensive traffic and nice traffic, you can go to the web native standard. And over here, you can actually target by source or category. I'm going to show you. So once you target by source, for example, let's say this is source, right? So over here, you can actually go ahead and add sources, guys. So when you click on add sources over here, or you have to remove this first. Okay. Let me just remove this, and then I'm going to add source. So you can actually find out source over here, and different source actually, let me just add. So you can actually see the different source as actually a different bid range. So you can actually go ahead and bid for these particular sources according to the bid range. So some sources might be cheaper than the other sources. For example, this is only 0.003, guys. So these sources over here is $1, and this is only 10 cents. So you can actually see some sources are actually cheaper than different sources, and you can also bid according to the time frame. You can go to the hourly breakdown over here, and you can check at at which time which bid is the best for you to go ahead and bid. So you can do in both targeting, guys. And also you can choose either you want category. For example, we are running education, right? So you can actually go ahead and just click on education over here and press add, and you can do the same bidding process for education as well. But keep in mind that you can only choose either source or category. You can't choose both, and that is like one of the downfall regarding the redirect.com, where you can't actually go ahead and choose both of them. You can only choose one of them. So audience over here is like non-adult or adults to non-adult, and unique clicks is actually capping, guys. Remember capping, frequency capping, but this is actually unique click. So if you click on here, what happens is that the people will not be able to see your ads more than one time per day. So they are actually fixed. So that's the purpose of this unique click over here. So we'll disable it, and over here you're gonna aim the put the geo that you want to target. And keep in mind, guys, when you're targeting a geo, your bid will differentiate, guys. It will change automatically, and because of according to the geo you targeted. So over here you can target with browser, you can target connection, and scroll down further, you can actually go ahead and schedule your campaign. You can put a date range, you can put days in a week, or you can just put every day. Same thing, hours, you can actually select an hours, but as you can see, everything is in the Eastern Standard Time. It's not in your local GMT, guys, so it's in Eastern Standard Time. So if you don't know what is the Eastern Standard Time, you can actually go ahead and Google how different they are from your local time and act accordingly. So once you have done that, launch state. Once the campaign has you have actually pressed save, whether the campaign will be launched or will be paused. So the next one is frequency capping again. So over here is for unique views, conversion, cap, and all this. So let's say we want budget views. So 100 views daily. That's it. That's our unique conversion. And over here is your conversion tracking, where you will link your particular tracking software with your external tracker. Since you don't have an external tracker now, we can't do that. But like I told you, if you have volume and you don't know, for example, you are in volume, you're stuck in volume, you want to go ahead and put the redirect stuff, redirect.com's tracking within your volume. Usually they do have a template there ready already, but if they don't have the template, the support team would be really helpful. That even though if the support team is not helpful, you can go ahead to Dice University forum and we will be more helpful, guys. So once you have done all that, the last part is for you to go ahead and actually create your content. You're going to create your ad right now, but before that, let me just tell you that you can actually choose a source that you want, for example, and exclude that source over here itself. So if you don't know the source, you can just go ahead and check out these, for example, the source number, and just paste it over here, guys. So once you have done that, let's go ahead and add content. So all you gotta do is click this button. Can you see this? I really hope that you can see this. Yes, you can see this. So once you're done that, you're just gonna choose a file. So we're gonna choose a file over here and gonna upload. All right, we're gonna upload the image. So it's actually very slow. The internet is very slow, and also the website is actually pretty slow as well. So over here, we're going to add the headline. So we're going to do 13 ways to optimize your CPC. Okay, over here, you can actually put looking for a way to optimize your CPC. You are in the right place. So this is actually totally depending on your creative, guys. Like I just uploaded my image, right? Don't go ahead and upload your image. Make sure that when you're creating an ad, take your time to create your ad, guys. Usually if I go ahead and create like 10 ad sets, I will take somewhere around 30 minutes to 45 minutes just to go Google, go to Pinterest, to choose the right image, to find the right headline, to find the right copy and all those stuff, so that I can actually go ahead and create the best ad. Remember, this is how your audience would be seeing your ad, guys. So this is your chance to how to say impress your audience. So make sure it is done properly. So brand is for www.digital marketing.com, for example. Display URL, you can put any display URL you want. Let's just put the same display URL over here. And over here you can actually go ahead and put your clickbank offer. So we're going to paste it, and once you have done that, you can actually save the change, and you can also again review your offer page here itself. So once you have done that, save the changes and your ad would be saved. And keep in mind that you can go ahead and add 10 more ads just like this. Like I told you, this is the most crucial part in creating your campaign, so make sure you take your proper time to go ahead and choose the image and do the necessary stuff. So basically that's how you do it. Another section would be the email native section. So most of the stuff would be the same, except when you're targeting, you can actually target by source and traffic, right? So you can actually, source and category, right? So category is normal, like I showed you just now, but when it comes to source, you can literally target popular newsletters. So when I talk about email native, how does it work? Very simple, guys. It works very simple. Have you actually go ahead and subscribe to any newsletters, famous newsletters? For example, wellness.com is very famous. Media DC, SGB Media, Daily Beasts. What else? So there's a lot of famous ones over here. Wall Streeter, this is all famous. Comic Top Positions. So you can actually go ahead and check out all the sources available over here. There's a lot of sources. So these are all popular newsletters that people actually go ahead and subscribe to. So what happens is your email would be within this newsletter itself, which means, don't worry guys, when we talk about email campaigning, a lot of people might be thinking, hey, email campaigning is scam. I'm not going to go ahead and talk about email marketing fully, but personally, this would not be a scam because people are actually paying money, or they're actually subscribing for this newsletter. So it will never be a scam, guys. So your email notifications, your email native ads would be within this particular sources as well. So that's the crazy part about this, guys, and that's a unique part that I personally think that redirect.com has it all, guys. So basically that's how you go ahead and set up a native advertising campaign. Let it be a web native or email native. The only thing that you have to do is change your source over here, and even the content you need to change a little bit, but other than that, most of it are actually the same. So once you have done all that, you have successfully complete your native ad campaign. All you got to do is just hit the save button, and your campaign will go for review. It will take some time, and once they have actually successfully reviewed it, you can go ahead and see your campaign going live. And make sure you fund your account first. If not, your campaign will never go live, guys. So keep that in mind. That's about it in today's video, guys. I think I've covered a lot in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, I really hope that today's video was beneficial for you. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one, but before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.